Well, a call for reform for Beacon Hill being made now in the wake of a FOX Undercover investigation. That story exposed an elected official barely at his office, even drinking on the clock.
Now a top lawmaker has filed a bill that could leave that politician out of a job. Our investigative reporter Mike Bodette broke that original story. He's back now with this development.
Robert Kelly is one of 2 elected registers of deeds in Essex County. He's paid more than $90,000 a year to run what's essentially a filing center for land records. Our investigation showed Kelly spent just an hour or 2 a day at his registry office, but Kelly says he's getting the job done just fine. Now, one state senator says if the office is running fine without Kelly, taxpayers shouldn't be footing the bill for his salary. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and Robert Kelly is heading to work. It's the start of a typical day for Kelly, the Register of Deeds in northern Essex County. And like the other 7 days we watched over a 3-month period, Kelly doesn't stay long at his Lawrence office. Our investigation found Kelly spending just an hour or 2 a day at his elected job.
Hi, Mr. Kelly. I'm Mike Bodette with Fox 25 News.
Yes.
Wanted to talk to you about your job at the Registry of Deeds.
Yes.
Is that a full-time job?
Yes.
Well, we've been watching you for weeks and we see the same pattern day after day. You don't spend a lot of time at that office.
Well, I do the job that has to be done.
At least he's paid to get the job done, more than $90,000 a year. He also disclosed last year making between $60,000 and $100,000 a year from his private law practice. That's where we saw him spend hours a day. We also saw him visit some local watering holes. On this day, it's 3:45 and Kelly is headed inside. But as the saying goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and our hidden cameras were rolling as Kelly tossed back 2 drinks.
We've also seen you going into bars during the workday. Is that appropriate?
I don't go into bars during the day.
We've seen you drinking, sir.
Well, I'm sorry.
Do you drink on the job?
No, I do not.
Our story got a lot of laughs at a St. Patty's Day lunch at a Lawrence bar where Kelly was the guest of honor.
I am so delighted to be here today, and fortunately I was able to arrange my schedule so I could have some time off today. And I would implore you not to be misled regarding my commitment to the elected position I hold.
Kelly's performance has lost the trust of one top lawmaker. Stan Rosenberg, the 3rd highest ranking state senator, says our story shows that Kelly's job just isn't needed. Rosenberg has filed a bill that would reduce the number of elected registers in the state by 1/3.
Based on the story that I saw on your news a few weeks ago, I went out and did some research and was persuaded that in these counties where there's more than one register, that we didn't need more than one register. And so it seemed to me that it was logical and entirely possible to get rid of this excess management and this waste by saying we're going to have one register elected in each county.
There are 5 counties with more than one register, including Essex, where another elected official runs the office in Salem. Middlesex, Berkshire, Bristol, and Worcester counties all have more than one elected register of deeds. Under Rosenberg's plan, only one register would be elected in those 5 counties, eliminating 7 of the 21 elected registers in the state.
I'm not proposing to close any offices. I'm proposing to get rid of unnecessary management, and we'll save conservatively $600,000.
That's $600,000 the state could use, considering the state is facing yet another deficit. So will Beacon Hill have the appetite to eliminate 7 elected officials' jobs?
It's always difficult to eliminate anyone's job, whether they're elected or unelected, but in this case, the waste is obvious, and we're in a period of time where you can't look the other way.
There's not much time for the legislature to act, though. Elections for registers are in 2012, so the law will have to be changed this year, or else it'll be too late and all 21 registers will be re-elected to new 6-year terms. We asked the president of the Massachusetts Association of Registers of Deeds whether his group supported the bill. The president, who's one of 2 registers in Worcester County, says the group still has to study it. We also reached Robert Kelly at his registry office, but he declined to comment.